welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today I want to talk about burnout. And you know what? Burnout, for me, doesn't happen anymore. And I've been through so much with being sick, with diabetes, and everything that I don't want my body to go through that. I feel like crap when I'm high. I hate being high at night, having to get up and go to the washroom. You don't get a good night's sleep. You don't feel good. But I don't want to equate burnout with laziness. Laziness is, I don't want to get up, I'll do it later type thing. You're putting it off. You're procrastinating. Sorry, I'm doing stuff with my hands off screen. Where burnout is, I am so tired of doing this all the time. Why can't I just go out for dinner, not having to worry about my blood sugars and everything? But the one thing you have to remember about being burnout, and this may become this may upset a few people, but you have to remember who you're doing this for. You're doing for yourself. And everyone, sometime during their life, has had the same feelings you have. May not always be diabetes, but work yourself and get through the situation. I know for a fact for myself, I do not like feeling like crap. And when I feel like crap, my whole day goes down the tubes. So, going through a day or two of high, I gotta take my insulin. Now, it's okay to have burnout for a day, maybe. However, if it goes on longer, you need to talk to someone about it. You gotta find out why you're having these feelings. Diabetes is by no means a simple thing to take care of. You hold the key to feeling better, being able to do more, achieve your goals. Type 1 diabetes is an imbalance. It's imbalance. It could be an imbalance from too much sugar, too much insulin, and yes, a lot of times it is a pain. But you need to work your way through it. Like I said, talk to someone. Learn how to combat the symptoms of a burnout in a positive way. Now, that may mean having to go back to the basics and, measuring your food and teaching yourself how to grow with your diabetes. Unfortunately, it's not like you can pack up your diabetes, put it away for 2 weeks, and everything will be fine. If you don't take your insulin for 2 weeks, you're going to end up in the hospital, and no one wants that. Type 1 diabetes is hard. It is so hard that I give everyone credit And I was watching a few videos from other people, and I think it was Dreamflight 6000, and she was talking about burnout and how she was feeling burned out with diabetes and everything that goes with it. And some of the comments her viewers came back and saying, well, why are you counting all his carbs? You should be doing all of this. You should be doing all of that. And I thought, we have people of age who are having a difficult time with this. Why throw everything on a young teenager? He had, at that point, I don't think he had turned being a teenager yet. And I totally agree. Like, why do you want to load everything up? Oh, well, yes, you've got to learn how to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we didn't learn how to walk. We didn't learn how to toilet train. Everything came at different levels. I know personally, I would have liked a little bit more time to go over my diabetes. But it was kind of like, oh, well, you're 13, you can handle it. And a couple of times when I ended up low, I really felt like a failure. And maybe that made me tougher. Personally, I don't think so. I think it was a pain. And every time I have a high blood sugar, it was, what did you do? And that, I think, contributes to the burnout, that you're not able to live up to what your parents, your husband, your wife are expecting of you. It all goes by expectations. It's kind of like we make mistakes all through every day of our lives. So, if you make a mistake, learn from your mistake and move on. Don't hurt people about it. Don't make people feel that's big because, oh, but that's the only way he's going to learn. No, it's not. People have to understand we have so much to do. We have to make sure we eat enough. We have to make sure we take our medication. We have to do our tests. And people don't want to be under this stress all the time. And when you're under the stress all the time, you're going to turn people off from wanting to take care of themselves, period. Not only burnout, but all the time. And I can equate back, and I've told this story before, when I was first diagnosed, after a year, my parents went off to Fiji, and I was left with my sister. And at that point, it was pretty well, oh well, you can handle it, you're under. And I went one day to see, at that point, my family doctor, and I had typed out all my blood sugars to make things look easier for him to read. And all I got was, well, you're not testing, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, blah, 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 blah. You can't just sit here and fill in blood sugars. I wasn't filling out blood sugars. But at that point, I'd stopped going to the doctor. I went in to the doctor if I needed a prescription filled for insulin or something. But it really just sort of stopped. I think there was definitely another way of doing that. And, the doctor may have said, oh, looks like you have some swings. How are you doing your blood sugars? When are you doing your blood sugars? Not sort of come down and yell and scream at you. And I'm saying, as you're handing over diabetes control to your young diabetic, don't be in such a rush to, you have to learn this all and do this all by your own. Because it won't work. Burnout is real. Luckily, I don't feel I have burnout anymore. In fact, I want better control. I know how it feels to be out of control, and even to go with a high blood sugar. I don't want people who are feeling burned out to feel any less. For me, that's how things have worked. Remember, I'm not a doctor. Anything said in this video should be talked over with your doctor, your social worker, your endocrinologist, your diabetic nurse. Find out the facts. Take care of you. Don't let diabetes control you. You control diabetes. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye now.